anniversary party is going on at the Browns household around the corner. One of the guests, George Taylor, pauses while eating his dessert, saying,
Best lemon pie I've ever tasted, Mary.
"Oh, really?"
I wish my wife could do as well. Hey, it doesn't seem like Sam is appreciating it much, though.
Goodness dear, is my cooking that bad? Sam, your head is practically in your plate. I guess he's fallen asleep, everyone. I'm so sorry. Sam. Sam. Sam! Dreadful. I better shake him. Sam. Sam!
Great gosh, he's dead!
How do you do? I'm Sergeant Parker, the Homicide Division, and this is one of my girls, Michelle Grady. Where's the body?
In the dining room, at the table. We didn't move him.
You might as well be comfortable, everybody. This will just take a little while. Dead all right. Peaceful, too. Who's Miss Sam Brown?
I am.
You mind telling me what happened?
I guess not. I'm so shocked. I don't even know where to begin or what to tell you.
Well, you might as well begin telling me what happened, what you served for dinner.
Well, we had soup first.
Soup? What kind?
Mushroom. And then roasted chicken, green peas, mashed potatoes, and then I served him coffee. But I don't see how this could mean anything.
Just routine, Miss Brown. Did Mr. Brown eat everything?
Yes, he did. He seemed to fall asleep over his coffee. And when I tried to wake him, I found he's had a heart attack.
That'll be all for a few minutes, Miss Brown. We want to take a look around. Notice anything about this table, Michelle?
No, Chief. Can't say as I do.
Neither do I. Let's take a look in this kitchen. An orderly person, isn't she? Stacked dishes after each course.
Yes, and here's the silverware over here. Oh, look. Look, Chief. One of these soup spoons has turned black.
Black? Let me see it. The only spoon that's tarnished, too. Well, I was beginning to think this was a heart attack or a perfect murder. But this silver spoon is the evidence enough. Miss Brown?
Yes, Sergeant Parker?
I'm sorry to interrupt your little party, Miss Brown, but I'm sure your guests won't mind.
I don't understand.
You will, Miss Brown. You will. You see, you're under arrest for the murder of your husband.
Do you know why Sergeant Parker accused Mrs. Brown of murder?
Sergeant Parker, how do you know it was a homicide?
Well, Miss Brown took careful pains to wash the soup pans and soup dishes before she served the rest of her meal.
Ah, yes, I can see that.
But she forgot one thing, to wash the silver spoon. What she didn't realize was that an hour later, by the end of dinner, the spoon her husband had eaten his toadstool soup would give her away. She didn't know that toadstools make silver turn black. Miss Brown almost committed the perfect murder, but she forgot to wash one spoon.
Our story takes place in Greens Gap, a small town in the Southern Cavern District.
Greens Gap Hospital, Dr. Melville speaking.
Doctor, there's been an accident on at Ingle Cavern.
Accident? What kind of accident?
2 people was exploring and they got lost last night. One's unconscious. You better come quick before he's dead.
I hope you know how to get out to Ingle Cavern, Lena.
With the job of being town constable and the ambulance driver, I reckon I know all there is to know about this here country.
Ever been in the cavern, Lena?
One stop, Melville, when I was a girl. Nearly got my hide tanned off by my paw. Ingle Cavern is a mighty treacherous place.
You mean it's easy to get lost in it?
Not only that, Doc, it's the cavern's carbon something.
You mean carbon dioxide?
Yeah, that's it. All of a sudden you run into some of that stuff, and before you know it, bing, you're out.
Still, people seem to go exploring there.
More fools to be. I wouldn't go in them caverns. At least till I was not without a dog.
A dog? What for?
Well, if a dog keels over, then you know the gas is collecting.
I'm afraid, Ms. Getty, your friend is dead.
Oh, poor Patsy. It was from the gas, wasn't it, Doc?
That's what it looks like to me.
Why did you go in that cavern anyway?
Patsy asked me to. He said he'd never seen a cave before.
How far did you go in?
Well, it didn't seem very far, but all of a sudden we lost our way.
Where was that?
Well, how do I know whereabouts it was if we was lost? We tried to trace our way back, but it wasn't no use. Patsy started to get scared. It's kind of funny to see a big guy like that get scared.
Yes, he is rather big, isn't he?
Yes, 6'4". The mob used to call us Mutt and Jeff.
And then what happened?
Well, I was a little scared myself, but we stuck together. You know, walking in the dark with only my flash from the car, all of a sudden, Pat's keeled over.
From the gas?
Yeah, that's what I figured. His head hit on a rock, and I guess that just about finished him off.
I suppose you reckon yourself pretty lucky, miss.
Yeah, sure. I figure it's just 'cause I'm only 5'3" that I got out of there alive. The gas must have been just about a foot over my head.
Yeah, and what do you think about that, Doc Melville?
I think you better arrest Ms. Getty for the murder of her friend Patsy.
And now let's see whether you're as observant as Lena and the doctor.
Hey, Copper, let me put my hands down. They're tired.
When you're in Greens Gap jail, not before.
I don't get it. I was a good story. I still can't figure out how you found out.
Lena tells me they used to take dogs into the cavern because the gas is heavier than air. It collects on the floor. If you really meant gas, you would have keeled over first before your pal Patsy.
Well, what do you know? I tell nowadays in this murder racket you need a college education.